What's up YouTube, I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Pentagon Challenge. Here we are at Kitchi now at the end of our league season. And we've really let ourselves down on this second half of the season. It's quite cliche, but it has been a season of two halves for us. And despite looking like we were going to quite easily stroll to the title in the first half, we've ended up making it a challenge. So, without further ado, let's go into the league table and actually look at it. So currently we sit in second place, drawn points with first and third place at this current time. Now if we turn our attention to the goal difference, you'll see that Rangers and Citizens both have 20 while I only have 13. But I sit in second place, and originally when I saw this I was a bit like, wait, what? And I realised I went into the rules and it goes for goals, it goes for the games against each other. So what they do is they look at my results versus Rangers and Citizens and they decide, you know, against Rangers I think I've lost one and drawn one. So therefore Rangers are a better team than me over the two league games. Against Citizens I believe I've beaten them and drawn against them. I don't remember too much. So therefore I'm better than Citizens. So I go above them. Then they'll do Citizens against Rangers and they do it like that. And I'm guessing Rangers have beaten Citizens or whatever. And so what it's done is it's gone forth and Rangers have currently gone out on top. So that means that if we want to win the league today, we have to win, hope Rangers don't, and then it won't matter about Citizens. We automatically finish above them if it comes level on points. But really, you know, at the start of this midway point of the season, we were doing so well. We had a really bad spell of form, which you'll see in a second when I go into the fixtures. Sorry if you can hear the background, Ice Cream Man drove past. But yeah, we had a really bad spell of fixtures, and it caused us to get into this mess and get into the situation where we now come to the last game of the season where we can still win the league, but it's no longer in our own hands. Really, we have to hope someone does us a favour. So to the fixtures we go. So last time I saw you was South China, where we won 3-1. Following that, we won 2 games on the bounce, conceding 5 goals in them 2 games, which was disappointing to me. We conceded a lot of goals at this time, and we continue to go on to concede a lot more goals as well. We won 4-3 with an own goal, ended up winning it against South District, and we won 2-1 against Tun Mun, who are already relegated, with Taras getting a hat-trick and Annan getting 2. After that, we went into the Confederations Cup. Now, this is called the Asian Confederations Cup, for those of you who don't know what this is or haven't managed in Asia before, which I imagine is quite a few of you. The Asian Confederation Cup, if you want to look into Europe, is the Europa League. It is the second Asian continental competition, so it's not part of the Pentagon to win this, so you know it's not really important to me, but it's still something I want to do well in. So we ended up getting Mazia, who are a Maldives team, a team from the Maldives. We ended up getting Ninh Binh, who are an Indonesian, I think, no, Vietnam team, and then we got Sriwijaya, who are a Indonesian team. They're the Indonesian team. So we got from 3 teams. Really, I'd say our closest competitors were probably going to be Sriwijaya to win the group. Ended up not really going that way. So I think I'll just do this now. I'll knock the Asian bit out of the way. We ended up finishing top of our group, which was nice, which was great for us, but we didn't get the top of the group until we actually came to the last game of this group stage. So we ended up losing our first game, which was very disappointing, to Mazia. After that, we beat Ninh Binh, who were the whipping boys of the group. Really were easy to win against. 3-1, we beat them at home. After that, we faced Sriwijaya. I probably said that wrong. Doesn't really matter. We beat them 3-2. Very tight match in the end. A guy that doesn't really play a lot for us, Desea, he ended up coming on from the bench and scoring a goal for us, which is very nice indeed. There's some players who don't play a big part coming in and playing the role when I need them to. Then we lost 2-1 to Mazia again, so that was 2 defeats in a row there. I thought that was us, our chance of getting top of the group out, which meant we were going to have a harder chance in the first knockout round, to progress through. But after that, they drew to Sriwijaya. Mazia drew to them, so we beat Ninh Binh, which meant we were now only, I think it was 1 point behind them, 2 points behind them, so we could still have a chance, depending on the final result. In the end, Ninh Binh won their first game of the season, 4-1, which is first game of this group stage, 4-1, which is incredible, which meant we could win, we would go top, and we did. We won 1-0, and it also secured our qualification, because at that time, Sriwijaya, who were only 1 point behind us, was it 1 point? No, that can't be. That's not mathematically possible. They were 2 points behind us, so they could still, if they'd beaten us, they would have gone third. We would have ended up, second. They would have gone. We would have ended up finishing third. We would have been knocked out. So there were still things to play for 3 teams in the final game, and for us to come out and win, that was a very nice result. So we're currently through to the second round, the first knockout stage, and we're drawing 1-1 to Perak, who are a Malaysian team. And we have this second leg coming up right after this league game, quite literally the midweek game after we have that second leg. So hopefully we can do well there. I won't be live coming that just because it's not really very important. Anyway, back to the fixtures off this tangent. So after that, after we lost our first game, our second game of the season, sorry, and in our career, we ended up going on a very bad run in the league. So we lost to Citizens 3-2, having drawn again. I beat them earlier on in the season, so that goes to goal difference. That's how we're above them in the league table. Then we had our continental game, and then we lost to Happy Valley 3-0. This was an absolutely abysmal result, just really shocking all around there. Another continental game, winning there. Then Yokohama, we won 4-1. Great result. I thought we were going to get back on form like we had at the start of the season. All these wins and draws, I'm hoping it was going to come back that way, but it didn't, as we lost in the FA Cup first round to Eastern 4-3. Really, really poor game yet again. It was just, I don't know what it is with Eastern. They just can't seem to beat them. Then San Pegasus, we drew 3-3. Again, another poor game, just conceding too many goals. Look at this, 4 there. Well, let's have a look from our previous clean sheet. So we hadn't kept a clean sheet since Happy Valley game, right back there. That is not good enough. So, yeah. And then even in the previous games, we conceded 2 winning, conceded 1, conceded 4, conceding 3. Then we lost 5-1 to Sunhae. That was not acceptable. There was no excuse there as a team we really should be beating, let alone losing 5-1. That's another continental match. Drew 2-2 to Eastern. Yet again, we couldn't beat them. Bloody annoying. Another continental game. Then we finally picked up a little bit of form near the end. We beat Yunlong 1-0. We had Rangers in the second last game. Now, this was such a big match. If we'd have won this game, we'd currently be 2 points clear, 3 points clear, sorry. I mean, 2 points clear, yeah, of Citizens. We know a draw would be enough, or a win, yeah, a draw would be enough to get us the league title due to games against and things like that. But we just couldn't get the bloody result here. Belacoso scored, great, gave us the lead. They equalised in the 25th minute. We then scored in the 56th. I thought, all right, it's been a tight game up till now. That should surely be enough, you know, to at least put us in a very comfortable position where we can go on to win the game. They equalised straight from kickoff. I was like, it's going to be one of these games, isn't it? And it was. And then again, the guy that Deseu, who doesn't really play a big role, came on for Lam, I think it was, and ended up scoring. And I thought, yes, again, this is the game. Surely this is our game 1. It's been so tight, not many opportunities. Surely there'll be enough to win us the game. But no, they then scored 2, which meant now we were on the back foot. Now we had to get the goals. We got a penalty to scrape us to draw. Oh, we made it so difficult for ourselves. And again, it's the story of the season. We just can't get the clean sheets, get the defensive performances we need to win the league. And I don't know whether it's a tactic. The tactic has evolved from when I previously showed you it till now, just because of how inconsistent we have been defensively, and it still shows. So I think we'll go into the tactic now. Actually, we'll go into the tactic when I continue forward, and I'll properly explain it now. So we go South China. So the tactic has now changed to a 4-3-3, 4-5-1, whatever you really want to perceive this tactic as. And as you can see, there are a lot of defensives here. And actually, I'm going to change the tactic right now. I wanted to do this based upon the previous result. As you see, there are a lot of defensive roles here, and that is because I'm not confident enough defensively. The team instructions have been to run at defenses, play wider, get stuck in, retain possession and higher tempo, and I actually want to edit that to hassle opponents because we're just not good enough defensively this season. If we don't go on to win this league, it will come down to our defense not being good enough. And that'll be an area I really need to improve on next season. Hopefully there'll be a few good players from Hong Kong that we can sign, or maybe even I just need to focus on foreigners because Kyung Jin, who is a South Korean centre-back, has not been up to the standard of a player of his capability in comparison to the rest of the people in this team, in the defence anyway. He's not been good enough, and we need to look for another good Asian centre-back, hopefully, to try and come in and replace him. So this is going to be the team for the last game of the season. So we have Zepeng in goal, Kwok Fei, right back, Kwang Jing, centre-back, Kwon Kun, the other centre-back, and Casella on the left. We have Kiwi, Wei on the centre midfield with Yang and Wen. Up on the right, we have Kasue, I don't really know how to pronounce that. We have Lam on the left, and we have Belacoso up front. And actually, I'm going to put Taras on the bench. He's not fit, but we may need to call upon him in this match, and it will help for him to come on the right. So Oh, let's go on. Let's play this match. Final game of the season. Rangers kick off at the same time as us, so we'll know their result instantly. Big match. They're playing very narrow, so I'm going to quickly go into team instructions here and tell them to play wider. We already have that on. Look to exploit the flanks. If they're going to play narrow, we're going to look to exploit their lack of width. And I'm going to say this assertively. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. No one seemed to really pay attention, but for the life of me, come on, let's win this game and let's, do everything we can do today to try and win the league. We're going to put the latest scores up. We're going to push the league table down, and I'll actually shrink this up a little bit. As South China are the team, look like they're trying to make the attack straight away. We've got the ball now. Just punting up front. I know trying to get the target man, but it's not working. And they've whipped the ball in and they've scored. Oh my god. Emir, with the goal. And it's all too easy. 1-0 to South China. So, I mean, it's just so poor defensively. What? No one really doing anything. I don't know what's going on in the box. It's a clusterfuck of just nothingness and... It's like, just come on. It's not hard. We get so much of the ball. Do something with it. South China aimed the ball forward and it's just bounced through, and it's not going to be our day. We saved it, but I don't think it's going to be our day today. Sun, Pegasus have scored, which means a draw right now could be enough to win us the league. Citizen kick off later today, and you know what? It's time. They're 2-0 down. We're going to go attacking for this second half. Let's get the assistant to do this. People look motivated. We're going to bring Jordi Tares on. Tares, whatever. We're going to bring him on because I think we need it. We are going to go with you. I want to play you as a wide target man, but I don't think right now is the game we're going to do it. We're going to go with 2 inside forwards. We're going to put you 2 in a support role. We are going to put you there and you there. We're going to put deep lying player maker defend. We're going to put you as a deep line centre mid support, and we're going to put you as a advanced player maker attack. And just kind of change up the midfield a little bit, have them going forward a little bit more, looking more for the goal. But come on, we've had no shots on target in this game. This has happened all too often as well. We've just lacked the ability to find the target going forward through most games. Tares wins this one in Bellacosta. Come on. We're in the damn 60th minute and we've not done anything. Right, go route 1. You know what? Cancel that. Let's go into the tactic. I'll put you up front. Target man, support. You can go into a more poachery kind of role. Not really got the pace for that. Go into more of an... You know what? 2 target men up front. Fuck it. We will take off Wen and bring on Annan, who has done so well this season. Play him out on the wing to wrap this one up. You go to inside forward on this side. You can go to centre back, deep line player, make a defend. You can go back to support, as I don't want too much forward. Look to exploit the flanks. Go route 1, and we'll take that off quickly. We'll do this for now. We'll make these. Oh, I've accidentally pressed advance forward, not confirm changes. So we'll make these changes right now. See how they affect us in the coming minutes. Maybe we'll see an actual impact before the sub has happened, as Lam plays the ball out to Tares. Sam Kwokfei. Tares! We got a goal! Right, oh no, fuck, I didn't get time to cancel them changes. Actually, I don't think... it's going to make them changes anyway. You know what, fuck it, we're going to... we're going to go for it. It's too late now. Some Pegasus are winning 2-0 currently, which will mean that if we can win this game, we'd win the league no matter what happens at Citizens later on. And we may be undeserving champions in one sentence of the word, but Lam has scored 2-1. We're going to keep going forward. I don't think South China have done anything since we've made these changes. We're going to keep going, keep looking for another goal. Once we've confirmed that 3rd, I will then look to try and make a defensive change. It may be quite risky, but sometimes the best form of defense is attack. And considering our defensive, troubles we've had this season, maybe, obviously I did at the start of the season, the fact that we weren't good defensively, we were going to try and make our attack the problem. And make their tactic depend on ours. Play, and Lam has scored again. Lam. Switching you over to the right has been fantastic. And this is 3-1, and I think this is going to be us with the league title right now. It won't matter what happens at Citizens. Unless Rangers fight back. They've currently gone 3-0 down, though. So I don't think that is going to happen. South China are trying to get a fight back on. Alright, I'm going to pause it right now and make my last substitution of the game. We're going to take you off and bring on... I think we'll bring on Gerard for his last appearance for the club, maybe. I don't know, depends if he plays in the next cup matches. The continental competition. Martins is offside, so only 7 odd minutes remaining. I don't really see South China scoring 2 more goals, but I've been proven wrong in the past. They're getting a lot more of the ball than they have in previous spells of the game as well. But it's surely all over now. Seconds remaining, ticking by. I can't actually see how much time. 2 additional minutes. Doesn't matter if you get booked, Christian Annan. It doesn't make a difference. We'll worry about that next season. In fact, I don't care if anyone gets sent off right now. It won't make a difference for at least a few more months. There's a peng. Come on. This is going to be our title. What a crazy season it would be. We've just won here. That should confirm us the title if I am correct. I'm going to say this passionately. It was a great comeback. Really good effort to, especially when it was 30 minutes remaining. We still weren't really in the game. And we finally fought back, as I don't think it will officially tell us we've won the title yet. Because as you can see, we're 3 points clear of Citizen. There are only 22 games. Yeah, I'm not chatting shit when I say this, but if we go into the fixtures for this season, for this today, you'll see that Citizens kick off a little bit later. But based upon games against, we will win the league. So there better not be any additional sage to this. It better tell us we've won it now, and we have. We've won our first ever title in our career on our first ever seasons. Kichi winning the Hong Kong First Division. My name are on their lips. The board are satisfied with the win. I can request a new contract, but I don't want to speak about that yet. And there we go. We've qualified for the Confederations Cup for 2015. That is because in this league, sadly, you can only qualify for the Asian Confederations Cup. Ideally, I want to be qualifying for the Asian Champions League, but I believe because the reason why this rules in place is because Hong Kong come under the Chinese, come under China, or something like that. I imagine that may be the reason why we can't actually qualify for the, the proper Asian Champions League. I imagine the same rules apply for the Chinese, these guys and all this stuff. So whatever. But the main thing is we've won the league, which is absolutely incredible. Now we go forward onto our second leg of the Confederations Cup. If I manage to get to a final there, I will do a live com. If not, I'll probably be back for the start of next season. Or if there's any other major update I feel like I should record or something, I'll be back for then. But until next time, guys, whenever that may be, peace out.